Hi everyone, this is Leslie from Midlife and Nailing It. If you could please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, I'd really appreciate it. Just a quick update about the Coach Purse from ThredUp giveaway. I am currently at 97 subscribers, so as soon as I hit 100 subscribers, I will give the details of the giveaway in the following video. Today I have for you a vision board. I think it's a great way to start the new year. This is actually being hosted by Saving with Mrs. V and Karen Deneen. They're doing an open collab, so this video will be included on that playlist. And then I'm also going to include this video on the playlist hosted by fabulous Fateama and Elsa the Bargain Hunter. So be sure to check out all of these ladies and what they came up with for their vision boards, as well as anyone else that participates in the vision board collabs. I'll include a link to all the host channels in my description box below, so be sure to check them all out. They are some of my absolute favorites. I will also include a link to both playlists. So let's get started. So at the top of my vision board, I have focus on home. We're actually in the middle of building a home, and it can get frustrating, especially with our current living arrangements while our house is getting finished up. But yeah, I need to stay focused on that and not worry about the nonsense of until it's done. My husband and I actually just started a series about our process of the home building and everything we're going through. We just made some videos about it, and it's going to be a series each month, so I'll include that link in the description box below. The next section I have is about my YouTube channel. It's actually a fairly new YouTube channel, so I'd love it if you joined my YouTube family here. And I just want to keep working on growing my YouTube channel and learning as much as I can and doing a good job with YouTube. The next section that I have is to remind myself to make sure that I give more this year. We had one of the busiest years ever, and I still gave, but not nearly as much as I normally do. So I've got on there, of course, my favorite charity, and I'm going to go ahead and plug it. I'll put a link in the description box below because I really love Heifer International, it's called, and it's heifer.org. So I'll include that in the description box below, but I need to make sure I'm giving as much as I normally do. So for the first half of this year, I spent time meditating, and I was doing it quite often, daily at least, usually a couple times a day. It definitely helped with the pain that I am in and the stress in my life. But since we moved to the apartment while the house is being built, I don't have as much privacy, and this seems to have fallen to the wayside, and I want to make sure that I get back into my regular routine of meditating. It's made a big difference in my life. So for my next section here, I'm just got a section about skincare. It's always been important to me my entire life, and I am trying to use nothing but natural products on my skin at this point in my life. I've been really interested in Dr. Dre up there. She's a dermatologist from Texas, and she has a YouTube channel on here, so I'll include that link in the description box below. You be sure to check her out if skincare is important to you. And then in my next section here, I need to read more books. I can't believe I am saying that, but last year was probably the least amount of books I've ever read in my life. I'm a big book reader. I was an English major. I taught children to read, and I'm embarrassed. I'm not even going to say the number of books that I read last year, so I need to do better. It's always been a very big part of my life, and I need to make sure it continues to be because I love to read, and it's all about making time for yourself to do the things you love. So this next part is kind of a little more private, and it's just for me. There's a little tiny quote down there that says, the muralist who paints through pain. I'm kind of taking that figuratively. I have an injury, or I had an injury, and coming back from it has been a very, very hard thing that I've done, and I'm just trying to remember to live my best life even though I'm in pain all of the time. So that's just a reminder for myself. So my last section here is just a continuance from what I decided to do quite a few years ago. I knew I couldn't just like cold turkey all of a sudden be living a completely green life. God knows I am nowhere close, and I am not an expert in this category whatsoever. But I did start making changes each year, just, a few changes here and there where I tried to do something more green in my household. So I want to continue to do that. I want to make sure I implement 2 or 3 different things to make that happen. And I'm just showing you my focus board kind of full because I'm in such a small, cramped apartment while my house is being built. It was really hard for me to get a big picture of the whole thing, so I'm just showing it to you this way. So I hope everyone has an amazing 2020. This was so much fun. Please make sure that you check out everyone's channels who participated in these 2 collabs in my description box below, as well as the other playlist. In 2020, I wish everyone peace because I think our world needs more of that, and I'll see everyone soon.